My brother, my brother, what are we fighting for? Remember that song?
My God.
My brother, my brother.
Something about having that whole song play during this whole critical part of Pokemon was crazy to me.
Like the song didn't match the energy. I don't know. I just play it by ear and see how you feel.
Right.
Go.
There's something was weird about it. It's
By the way, welcome back. It's Julian and it's Mateo.
Mateo.
And welcome back. What was it called again?
Movies with picking my toe.
Movies with the homies.
Movies with the homies. We went and rewatched Pokemon the first.
Yep.
Strikes Back.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Does he strike back? I have no idea.
That Mother Effer was a god.
Dude.
Mewtwo was a god. he may be Goku.
There's so many things we never noticed.
Yeah, until you watched it again. I was like, hold on, this movie's dumb.
Be honest, when was the last time we seen the movie?
That's a good question.
I think the last time I saw it was like maybe.
I think I saw it once again during high school, but like I watched it for fun.
That's what I was gonna say too. I think the last time I saw was maybe high school or something, like for fun too, like just randomly.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah. Watching it again though, it was. I feel like the movie didn't know what it wanted to be. You know what I mean?
It should have been
It was all over the place.
TV special.
There was lessons about equality. There were lessons about like not fighting. There lessons different lessons about like finding out who you really are. But like that's 3 different lessons in one movie. You know what I mean?
It's hard to do that when you have like this cosmic being like raining down your fucking party with like lightning bolts and shit.
Exactly, and none of those lessons or themes were explored enough at all.
No,
they brought up there's this whole theme about like finding similarities to not fight, but it only happened near the end of the movie. Like no one, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't even an issue up until like that moment. You know what I mean? It made no sense. The movie, I feel like this Pokemon, the first movie, could have benefited from another hour of exposition. You know what I'm saying? Of something, another hour of something happening, explain things more. You know what I mean?
No.
I think I personally think it does because like
we're kids. We have like low attention span. Duh.
Right. Pokemon, the first movie was basically like marketing the movie. It wasn't even a movie. It was like a special because it was only like an hour and 15 minutes.
It barely had any substance. It just
he can't even consider it a movie. It was just different events. It was just different things happening.
Oh man, Ash is fighting a random dude with a Taurus. Oh man, Ash is getting called out. Oh no, there's a fucking storm happening.
Right? But first off, how did that in the beginning? The guy battling Ash, how did he know who he was and where to find him? Is Ash famous? He is to us, but like to random niggas.
I don't know.
In the verse, Ash is a nobody. He's a nobody right now.
He still hasn't won.
He hasn't entered the tournament. He hasn't entered the tournament. I don't think he's into the tournament yet, did he?
I'm trying to curse less, by the way.
Sorry.
No, me. I'm trying to curse less.
I don't think
he didn't really win anything yet. Not even the Orange League, and Orange League was a spinoff thing, so it didn't really count.
Right? Yeah.
It wasn't even canon.
I don't think he's even notable yet. Even if it was after even if it was based on after he entered the Indigo League, he was in 16th place. He's not famous enough to be like wanted to be challenged. You know what I mean? Top 16. That's not. Yeah, it's tickling. That's not bad, but it's not nowhere near top 10.
That guy was like, "You gotta fight." I'm like, "What?
You guys catch him? Yeah,
like fight. Yeah,
like he was Goku or something." Like, are you Goku? I challenge you.
I must be the strongest one. I gotta fight you now.
Right? And like this dude, also by the way, movies are one of the ways the Pokemon company like introduced new generations of Pokemon or new ideas. Like this movie was the first movie to introduce a Johto Pokemon.
Yeah, I remember
at
that.
the time. It used to introduce Donphan, which is my favorite Pokemon in Johto currently.
I was like, I remember thinking back to how I might have remembered when I was a kid.
Right. I don't know what the thing was. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I thought.
I was like, what the hell is that?
I was like, what Pokemon is that?
That's an elephant. I want it.
I've never seen that Pokemon before. That Pokemon is not in the current games right now.
I thought it was made up. I was like, that's made up.
I think didn't Gold and Silver come out right after this game came out?
I think so.
I
Yeah,
mean, this movie came out.
not right after, but very soon.
I need to look at dates right now.
Look at a movie, then look up and the release of Gold and Silver. But yeah,
Got
but
you.
while you're looking that up, I want to talk about a few things. Now, this trainer, like this is my own little tangent about the battle. This trainer uses a Donphan. At the time, no one knew it was a ground type, right? You can even assume a normal type for how I fought, but we all know it's a ground type, right?
Yeah.
So this dude sends out Donphan and has it challenge, and the challenge Ash's Bulbasaur. What did he think was going to happen? Using a move like Rollout, a basic ass move,
Okay.
and Ash took out with a solar beam. What a solar beam!
I tell you. So
You got the deets.
the first movie came out 1998.
1998.
Pokemon Gold's almost says Soul Silver. Pokemon Gold and Silver came out 1999.
Yeah, so it was very soon afterwards. All right, see, yeah, right. Donphan definitely had a lot of people trying to figure out what's going on. But back to that trainer for a second. He uses his Donphan versus a grass type, already an idiot. But that watching the movie made me realize how violent Pokemon really can be. Because that Donphan knocked that Bulbasaur in the air, like meters in the air, like
He
twice.
ran him over.
Like Bulbasaur hit the ground hella hard, then got hit again, right? Then Bulbasaur hit in the air a second time. He used a solar beam. That solar beam launched that Donphan into the sky, and that fell on its head. I was like, "Yo, is that thing okay?"
That's violent. That was really violent.
Then he used the Machamp versus Squirtle, and Squirtle's Bubble Beam took it out one hit. I was like, "No way, Bubble Beam took that Machamp out. That has to be a low level Machamp for that to happen. Even then, it still wouldn't be a one hit wonder. As Squirtle would have to be a level 100 for that to happen. You know what I mean?"
The nerd in me is like, that's BS.
It has to be like for that to actually work, it would have to be a level 25 or 27 Machamp versus a level like 60 Squirtle.
70 or something.
Yeah, for it to be a one shot from a Bubble Beam. You know what I mean? Even then, it's like still a little iffy,
BS.
right? And like then do one of the cheating used 3 different Pokemon. One of them was a Golem, a rock ground type.
Rock and oh my god.
And guess what? Ash is a fused Pikachu, and that's all 3 was Pokemon, right? Including Golem. Golem was taken out by a Thunderbolt. Are you serious? A one-hit wonder Thunderbolt. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Is that what Team Rocket wants Pikachu so bad? Because they can take out ground types? That's not consistent, because in the show, it doesn't work.
It's that one
That's not consistent
crappy
at all.
detail. The one crappy detail.
I think we started. Team Rocket freaking soloing that Dragonite with the frying pan, holding it back from flying.
Did they smack him or like they just grab him or something?
They hold it back with the frying pan. It was a Meowth and 2 humans versus that gigantic dragon.
A strong.
How did they hold it back with the frying pan?
A strong as hell dragon too. Like what?
It was the first pseudo legendary.
It was pseudo legendary.
It was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like pseudo legendary. For those who don't know, pseudo legendary is a Pokemon that's not only hard to get, but also hard to fully evolve and train. But once they fully evolve, it has like the most busted base stats in the game.
I remember they I remember something about like how Arcanine was like also a pseudo legendary too at one point.
Right. But easier to get the Dragonite, that's for sure.
That is
easier to get
Dragonite.
Dragonite.
Way easier.
Right.
Every time you try to get like a Dratini, it's like they leave right away. I think they leave right away, or they try to escape or something.
Yeah, try to run away. You only get in a Safari Zone at a certain water area. Or something. I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta use surf or you gotta fish there.
Yep.
It's just like it's annoying, hard to get, hard to train. But once you got Dragonite, that's your dog, bro. That's your dog.
That's my dog.
But you can learn almost any move, and it has busted base stats.
So much bullshit.
Right.
Damn! I said I was gonna curse less. Whatever. It's so much BS.
Right. So yeah, Pikachu taking out a Golem was crazy. Right. Team Rocket. Right. Now it's also in the movie. Now apparently there's like a storm that only happens once every thousands of years. Some BS like that. And right. Granted, that there's a story about the storm, right? About how somebody died in the storm and people's tears brought them back to life. That's going to be a major plot point later, but it makes no sense. at the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yes, I
like
love having random exposition by a random no-name character who's actually the lead for Gold and Silver, right?
I don't think she was, but
She wasn't.
I think the design is based off her though. Same design though.
Not me. Wait, for real? Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's the same design though.
I gotta look at this 1 second.
All right. Oh yeah. Quick side note also about the movie. At the beginning of the movie, the scientists were trying to clone a Mew in order to create the strongest Pokemon. Not only did they clone Mew, they bioengineered it to make it stronger as well. Because it doesn't look like Mew. You know what I mean? It looks like it looks more humanoid. So it's also bioengineered it to be stronger, right? But like, here's the thing: these humans, all the adult human characters, dumb as hell. Like, they're when Mewtwo woke up, it wasn't like it talked to them telepathically. It had full awareness of what it was, right? And they're talking about experimentation, and it understood it. What did they think was going to happen? They created the world's strongest Pokemon. They succeeded. They didn't tell us that they succeeded, and it has consciousness, and it doesn't like what you're doing. What do you think the next thing was going to happen if you take about experimenting on it? It's going to blow you the fuck up, which it did.
Bruh.
The first thing we see in Pokemon is people dying. That was a kid anime. What happened to that? People dying on screen?
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't see their bodies destroyed, but they're dead. They're dead.
They're super dead. Yeah. No, that part was always was so ambiguous. It's just
they're dead. They're definitely
like,
dead.
What?
Right?
Explosion here and there. It's like, wow.
There's no way they got the island, right? They're dead. Right?
Try to play it off too.
Right? And Giovanni came down, right? And fucking start talking to you about, with my help, you can help. With my help, we can control the world. I can help you control your power, right? So together, Giovanni used Mewtwo. Mewtwo in some badass techno armor to help him control his power, right? Then use Mewtwo to beat up trainers who challenge his gym, which I think is hell not fair. Is the ground gym, whereas their second Pokemon, that's cheating. That's fucked up.
Cheater,
right? And Gary was there too. Gary had a cameo too, losing the Mewtwo. And I'm just like, that's why Gary said, you can't beat this guy, yeah? Remember that episode? Gary said, oh man, this guy's too strong. You can't beat him, Ash. There's no way you can beat him. I thought Gary was being an asshole. No, Gary was right. That Pokemon was way too much. Wasn't even a Pokemon at that point. Know what I mean? Straight out a god in physical form.
Right? It was Claire.
So it was Claire.
That was Claire, dude.
Wow. Look at all the cameos.
I told you
she is so different in the actual show. Different personality, different physique, different personality at all.
She had the same blue hair and stuff.
Yeah, but that's it. Personality it was way different than what it was in the anime.
Maybe you're right though. No. Hold that back. Maybe you could be right that it was just a random design.
Look alike, design that they had to stick with. You know what I mean?
Cause I'm looking for more on it, but I don't see anything about first Pokemon movie. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just a design that was inspired for Claire later down the line.
Yeah, decided to keep it. It's not that bad. You know what I mean?
Can't find anything.
Exactly.
Why is there no information on this mysterious character who decided to just be like, hey guys, you want to hear a funny story? Yeah.
Consistency and Pokemon do not go together in the early stages of Pokemon.
Not the strong suit.
In the early era of Pokemon, consistency should not be in the same sentence. Right?
I'm still mad that like when you. Man, Gold and Silver and Crystal were like the pinnacle of Pokemon. I'm gonna say this real quick as a quick tangent rant.
I like Crystal. Crystal was good.
Me too. That you beat Kanto,
then you go to
then you go to Johto.
Right, yeah, reverse. Johto, then Kanto.
Johto, and then you beat Johto.
Yeah,
and then you could go back to Kanto, and then these
fight the gym leaders there too,
and they're super stronger,
right?
And I'm like. I'm over here playing. I remember I went to play. Was it Pokemon Ruby Sapphire? I was thinking, man, maybe I could go to Johto with this.
I was the same thing.
In my head, I thought, oh man, I could probably go to the previous, country with the next one. But oh my god, that's when I realized they're scumbags.
Right? I mean, I wouldn't say scumbag. I would just say they understood how the milk thing. They understood they had a new formula and wanted to rock with it, even though it's kind of boring.
I say scumbag because they set They set the bar way too high.
Yeah, they did.
For a gold crystal era.
Do you know really also set the bar too high too? Being able to fight Red.
Yes.
Being on Crystal, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Soul Silver and Heart Gold, being able to fight Red was like the previous protagonist was actually a great thing. It was like full circle closure kind of thing, because you know what that is. Gold and Silver are meant to be the last games, but then it made too much money, so they had to keep going.
Wait, do you think that's what happened?
I think that's exactly what happened. Because like, think about it. You fight the previous main character, like you beat both regions, leave for twice.
That's the
end.
Man, maybe
capture all the legendaries.
What if there's another alternate universe of real life where like they did not make much money to continue and they just left it at that?
Right.
Pokemon would never have been this famous.
Wouldn't have.
We'd never have the first Pokemon movie.
It still would have been a cool classic though, right?
Yeah.
It still would have inspired somebody else to do something. It still would have inspired somebody else to do something better, right?
Capsule Monster Rancher thing.
Something. All I do know is that they made too much money, so they had to keep going, right?
Oh my God, I'm crying with success and tears and dollar bills in my eyes.
Right. But the thing is, instead of like you learn the lesson and set a new bar, so they don't have to like do what they did last time.
Man, they had a better incentive to make a good game back in the day versus now.
Right. My thing is like, but I also feel like they got a little lazier. People will just accept what they dish out these days. You know what I mean?
That would be another podcast for another time.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's the on topic. Scarlet and Violet, they're not as bad as people say they are, but it's still not great.
I bought it and then I pirated it, and then
Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond are the worst games they made. Personally, so far, those are the worst things they ever made.
Susan Joe think they like that game, they love that
game. That game sucks. Anyway,
their opinions.
Anyway,
I personally didn't want to play it because I just don't feel like
no gameplay wise, like everything, it sucks. Anyway, but like I think next time I played it. I actually have the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, just kidding.
Okay, back to the movie. Now Mewtwo strikes back. Now where was I? Oh yeah, Giovanni Mewtwo. Giovanni, he has
a god on his hands.
Exactly. Now Mewtwo was trying to figure out. Mewtwo learned how to use his power and realized how strong it was, but it still wanted to know who it was. What did it want to do with itself? Why was it born? Right. Obviously to be a weapon, obviously, but yeah, why was it born? Now Giovanni approached it and told it it was a weapon, this tool. It was created for him, right? And Mewtwo didn't like that. Now Mewtwo started to get a little mad. He said, "Hey, so you don't want to say, hey, stop that? You're my Pokemon, whatever, right?" I'm like, dude, this is the strongest Pokemon to ever exist, and it has near the power of a god. And you think telling it to stop after insulting it and calling it a tool? Stop. What did you think was going to happen? It's going to just stop? No, nigga. It blew your whole house up. And you survived somehow, but it blew your house up, your whole mansion.
Stop.
It blew your place up, went back to the island it was born at, and created a whole new island. Not only that, recreated a machine to create clones, kidnapped the nurse by teleporting her across the freaking sea to his island. Also, it can control storms with his mind. Apparently, according to Mewtwo itself, it said that he's controlling the storms around the whole world. That is a god. That is a god. Fuck a Arceus, nigga. Mewtwo is a god.
I'm telling you, they really messed up with
that bar was too high for Mewtwo. I don't care about Arceus. No, why Mewtwo already existed first? That's the god. I don't care. No one says Mewtwo's the god of Pokemon.
He really did just said they had to make all these new legendary characters Pokemons just because of his ass.
Exactly. Mewtwo set the bar way too high.
Oh my god.
And he's a god, right? How are they gonna beat a god? Technically, they didn't beat him. He felt bad and said, "You know what? I feel bad. I'm gonna do the right thing now."
You know what? I'm gonna do the right thing.
Right?
You know what?
It took Ash literally dying for me to go, "You know what?
My bad, bro.
I think I fucked up.
My bad, bro.
I was wrong about humans. They're not all bad.
They're not bad. Except for was it Giovanni?
Yeah. You know what Mewtwo did?
What did he do?
Mewtwo is a god. That's why I say this too. He has the power to telepathically lift up, take people anywhere he wants to across the world, control storms from across the world, right? He can rewind time and erase people's memories. He created a new timeline damn near at the end of the movie.
We're just gonna
that nigga is a god.
We're just gonna gloss over the fact that he controlled time for
and erase memories. He damn near created a new timeline.
Erased memories.
He's a god.
And What the hell? I feel like that whole factoid was just glossed over and just ignored.
It was.
Like
No one thought about that. How strong that Mewtwo really is.
like we just forgot about it.
Oh, he definitely in later movies he got nerfed for sure. Right?
What the hell?
In later movies I noticed he got nerfed because he was way too strong in the movie. The Mewtwo in the first movie dug in almost every legendary after that, except for Arceus and maybe the Hoopa. Other than those two Pokemon, Mewtwo's dogging everybody.
That's so weird.
Mewtwo's beating everybody except for Arceus and freaking Hoopa.
They really just, oh my god, suffering from success.
Right?
That's their fault. I mean, I don't know. I you know what? Whose fault? This is no one's fault.
I do also highlight the movie Mew. Mew was the cutest Pokemon.
Yes, I remember being captivated by Mew when I was a kid too.
Me too. When I was a kid, I wanted the Mew so bad when I was a kid. I wanted the Mew car. I wanted the Mew Pokemon in real life. I wanted it in the game. Mew was so cute. Remember that scene when someone said Mew, right? Because it never heard it before. Mew reacted to them saying his name. It was like, what was that? It was looking around like,
Mew was like,
who said that?
Who called my name?
It was so cute. He was looking around like he was your cat. No, I mean, like someone's pet. Like, you call his name. It was like, Mew. He was like Mew. Looked around like, who said that? It was so cute. I don't know. You got to see it. They know what I'm talking about. How cute that scene was to me.
That was really cute.
Mew was being cute the whole movie. Mew's introduction was cute. It wasn't a little water bubble under a lake. It floated up. Then it stopped flying in the sky. It was the next scene was it playing on a giant like a windmill. Just playing on it. Oh, this nigga's cute. All the nigga wants to do is play around and make friends.
Who created Mew though?
Nobody.
So he just became into being?
Yeah. He was the first, technically, according to the game lore, he was the first Pokemon to exist. After Arceus.
After Arceus, yeah. They added Arceus later down the line.
He was the first Earthbound Pokemon, basically.
Yeah.
Right? He was the original Pokemon. It has all the DNA of all the Pokemon, because it was like the ancestor Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, right? And I guess according to the anime, I think it's the last of its kind, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Like Mew, like every other one probably like branched off probably, right? Yeah, Mew was like super cute, right?
Very cute.
And when I was a kid, I hated Mewtwo. You know why? That nigga was mean the whole time. He was challenging niggas. He knew he could beat, bullying niggas. He was fucking over here bullying trainers, bullying Pokemon. He hit Mew with a freaking, I think, a Shadow Ball, right?
I think it's a Shadow Ball, yeah.
Right? We didn't see until next gen, right? Shadow Ball, right? Then Mew hit it back with his own Shadow Ball, and it hit Mewtwo harder. Like, oh, Mewtwo, you thought you were hot shit, Mewtwo? Mew's better than you, nigga.
No, for real.
Mew beat.
He was strong.
He couldn't catch Mew either. He couldn't catch it. After that first exchange, Mewtwo couldn't do anything to Mew.
Nope.
He was playing with that dude. I was like, whoa.
They're damn near just having fun. Well, Mew was having fun. Mewtwo was just pissed they couldn't kill him.
And in the famous scene, all the clone Pokemon fought the original version of themselves.
Yeah.
That music number in that
Bruh.
scene. My brother.
They're like fighting each other. You have everyone fighting each other.
Right.
And then you just have
all brutal and sad.
Some weird 90s music going, my brother.
A very campy song.
Brother. It's like,
what we fighting for? I'm like, dude, these Pokemon are fighting to the death canonically.
Like,
this is happy ass campy psychotic song playing.
It's so awkward.
Like, who made the song?
I don't remember the song.
I do.
You do?
I do.
I don't.
You know why I remember the song?
Why?
It made me so confused.
Oh, okay.
I was so confused. I was like,
okay.
why is this happy song playing? They're fighting to the death.
They're like damn near taking out a knife and stabbing each other. Like, dude, at this point, it's just
right. Now the next chorus, the next song after that was more fitting, more dramatic,
piano
right?
stuff.
But it should be not the whole time. Not the my brother. That's someone's EP. You know what I'm saying?
That was weird.
That's someone's single. What the fuck?
Someone added that in. I swear. Like, what?
Someone added their own song they made with their friends in the garage.
My OC song.
Right. Right. Let's see. But yeah, there's that scene.
I would say I want to highlight also them leaving on the ocean.
Oh yeah, this lady is the Claire prototype. She was saying that there was an ancient storm that happened again, and if you go in that water, you're guaranteed to die. And all the trainers said, "Fuck that!" Right? The top trainers, use the Gyarados to get on the water, which is kind of badass. Do the Pidgeot flying on it, also badass. The lady brought a dugong, cute. but badass too.
Yeah.
And a random nigga with the Firo we never gonna see again. I think he died in a storm. He never made it to the island.
That's the thing. Yeah. Here's another. I know it's weird, but here's another thing to like point out is like, I'm not gonna complain about it. It's so kind of weird. I'm just gonna point it out that it's so weird that you have this one big Pokemon, clearly having godlike powers, controlling the whole world, affecting the weather, affecting people and Pokemon.
Right.
Yet you're telling me only like less than 10 people showed up to his doorstep to like fight him off.
They're the best of the best. That's why he invited them because they're the best of the best.
Quote unquote. Are you telling me out of all the whole worlds, they were the quote unquote the strongest ones?
Yeah.
There's more than
that makes no fucking sense canonically. There's Lance. There's a whole Elite Four.
There's also Red, who's separate from Ash, even though they're like based on the same designs.
Right.
There's Gary, who should have been there too.
Yeah.
Well, Gary did fight his ass earlier, but he got murked.
Yeah, but still, he still should be invited. He's still a top tier trainer. He's still him actually damn near equal. You know what I mean?
The Pokemon trainers from Alola, the Hawaiian.
Yeah. But it didn't exist then. That's why it didn't exist then.
Okay, but ignoring.
But Johto was being developed, so there's that.
But even then, I just think that there should be more than just like 5 people to show up.
Lens, you know what it is, but probably budget. Introducing new characters, right? But characters you're never gonna see again, by the way.
Just put a no face, no name, I'm not trying to.
Here's my thing. Put Lance in that. Lance was canonically the strongest trainer, even in the games.
They should have
before Gary and us, right? Lance should have been invited to that shit. When I saw Dragonite, I assumed, Lance is gonna be there too, right? It's Dragonite. Lance is gonna be there too, as I assumed. Lance is gonna be there. Nope, no Lance. Where's Lance at? Arguably the strongest trainer in Kanto and Johto. Right? Where's he at?
Yeah.
I don't know why he wasn't invited. Strongest trainers in the world. Where's Lance? Where's the Elite Four? You know what I mean? Where's Bruno? Where's fucking the old lady Agatha? Where's fucking
Agatha was already in Gen 1 too.
Yeah. Where's the ice lady? Where's she at? I mean,
yeah.
The Saki ice lady? Yeah. Where's she at?
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. Oh yeah, remember the CGI scene where I was walking out of the smoke? Pokemon were editing badly.
Oh my god! That
as a kid, I thought that was badass. As a kid,
I didn't even. Oh my god! Maybe it's because I'm watching on a 4K TV, and we're watching like a 1080p movie,
right?
And it just looks so awkward. There's like popping. The way you see was a Nidoqueen walking to the right side is just so like there's like a lot of stutter. A lot of jittery, and just I'm like, what is going on? And I'm sure back in the day, when you see on the big screen back in the day,
it looked good.
It looked fine, and it was up to par for what was expected. But
yeah, it's the first movie. I give him some credit. It's the first one.
Of course. So
but the plot needs work. That's for dang sure.
It's just a glorified OVA at this point.
Yeah,
the original video animation type of thing. My brother, you're my brother. Just that's all I remember. Just what the?
I'm almost stupid.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm like mad at a Pokemon movie at this age, even though I used to be the biggest Pokemon fan. You remember?
Yeah, I was too. I look, still am. Right.
I'm a Pokemon fan.
I got a whole
part-time.
I got a whole Pokemon poncho at the house.
I'm at this point, I'm a part-time Pokemon fan.
Right.
And you know this because you saw my interest wane over time and just jaded over time, and then. I think what the straw that broke the camel's back was when I got my Pokemon X and Y stolen in my 3DS.
Oh yeah,
that's what kind of like I just didn't care. Yeah. I stopped caring.
Yeah, I got my crystals stolen before and I was pissed off.
Me too.
Right.
I think my one of my cousins, Ro, he took it or something, or I gave him and he never brought it back to me.
Yeah, no doxing, no doxing names here. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, like.
You know what? Let's watch more Pokemon movies.
We should.
Let's just do it. Like, I don't care. It's gonna be kind of fun. Just to, like, talk. We're still talking about movies, so it's still fine. We're still doing the ones we said before, like Gladiator.
The second one is way better than the first one. Plot wise, it had a clear direction.
Got Lugia and
clear time. Lugia, my second favorite legendary.
Ho-Oh.
I'm not a fan of Ho. I never was a fan of Ho.
I liked Ho because gold.
I like Lugia more. Silver.
Oh, you like Lugia too.
You like hoes.
Yeah, that's
hoes aren't clean. They're STDs, man.
Better than spit.
Nigga, I don't like spit. It's my spit. Of course I like
he's nasty.
I'm joking. I don't know.
Ew.
Terrible comebacks. I'm off today.
No, these are the little kid comebacks.
Right?
Well, you stink.
You're a bitch.
Damn, that's crazy. That's wild.
Like, fuck you.
We're still doing Gladiator 2, Jim Carrey movies.
Yes, American Psycho and all this stuff, and The Mummy.
American
The first
Psycho.
movie. Second one, maybe too. Yeah. But yeah, you know, like, Pokemon was a pretty alright movie. I wouldn't say terrible, the first one. They had good intentions with some of the lessons, but they were kind of out of place and all over the place. There was no clear direction of what's the most important lesson. Mewtwo never really found out who he was.
Nope, he did not.
Like, there's no closure from Mewtwo at all. No one had closure in that movie. Just okay. You just basically say, okay, my bad. I was being a dick. Let me just let's do a literal reset.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's the movie. I'm mad at humans. Oh shit, I'm actually kind of an asshole. Let's reset. That's the whole movie.
He's like, oh, just kidding, dog. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go fight some humans. Oh damn, humans got hands. Never mind.
That's right.
Never mind. Y'all got hands.
Oh,
Shit.
also Azure the dumbass, by the way. Why are you gonna run up to Mewtwo and try to punch that nigga? Did you not see what he can do? He told you he can control storms and showed you he can control storms. You're gonna run to him and punch him.
We're surprised he didn't get his ass ripped apart.
Mewtwo was nicer than I thought. He's a merciful god. He's a merciful god.
Merciful.
Wait, now, here's something people don't talk about too. Yeah, Thea touched you.
What? No, I'm listening.
Here's something that fucking people don't think about either. Now, if Mewtwo couldn't even like beat Mew, how strong is fucking Mew? If Mewtwo can control storms and Mewtwo can't touch Mew, how fucking strong is Mew?
I think
what can Mew do? Oh shit! Think about that. Mewtwo couldn't actually beat Mew. How strong is Mew?
If Mewtwo could rewind time, what can Mew do?
Exactly. You literally did everything. You did everything Mewtwo did in the movie when they're fighting each other, but better.
He did.
And pink, right?
He did, and a bit pinker, a bit little more
cuter,
pink,
right?
And cuter,
right? Now, Mew, that's a real god. You know why? Just like real gods, Mew doesn't really care that much. He was just doing his own thing.
Oh my god!
Like a real god. Mewtwo has a mortal mindset.
What if Mew was the one that rewinded everything?
Oh my god! Well, Mew's a god too. If Mew is stronger than Mewtwo, that would mean that Mew is a freaking god. Wow!
They're both gods.
The bar was set too high.
Unless Mew was the one that created Mewtwo or helped create it by using his, I don't know, whatever.
Right, and Mewtwo is just a clone. Imagine how strong Mew is. Like, think about it. Mewtwo was genetically modified to be better, but Mew was still stronger.
But yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay,
that's
real
crazy.
Quick, before we wrap it up, they genetically modified Mewtwo
to be stronger, but still weaker.
But he still had the powers to control time.
But still weaker than Mew. Think about that. Whoa. Whoa.
5 out of 5 when I was a kid. 3 out of 5 as an adult.
Yep, same here. We did 5.
All right, y'all.
All right.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Good, bad, and ugly. Bad. The songs. Some of the plot themes didn't mesh well together.
I think we have the same.
Yeah. Let's see. The good, the battles, Mew.
Yeah.
Right. Ash getting blasted. Pause. But the beams.
He got punked a little bit.
Right. In the neutral, everyone trying to bring it back to life. The trainers going into the ocean, going into the storm and surviving.
That part was so stupid to me still.
And the mist. Also, before we go,
yeah.
Remember that kid in the storm who used the Firo and flew?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did he go?
Did
he not make it? Did he die? Where was he at?
How many? Was there like 2 extra people at the place?
Maybe.
No. I mean, like, what was the total amount of people that were at the place? It was the dude with the Gyarados and who else? And the one with the good dude, Dugong, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it was the dude with the Pidgeot. Dude with the Gyarados.
Yeah.
And the girl with the Dugong. And it was Ash.
And then Ash.
And the 5th guy. What happened to him?
He's dead. He's dead.
He never made it.
He's dead. Get ready to slumber. That brother
gone.
He's just like floating the air. He's floating in the fucking ocean water, just like with his eyes open, like
dead. Floating eyes open.
Like, oh shit! I should not have gone out into the sea. I should listen to my mom. Bro is just dead. He's like a statue, just like floating, like. His Pokemon too. Yeah, the Pokemon balls are. That motherfucker's there.
Fear me have dropped them. Oh shit.
That brother is gone.
That nigga gone.
Oh,
Better version.
Lord. Better version. That is my tale.
That nigga gone.
Signing out.
Yep, this is Julian signing out.
See you guys later.
Peace out.
My brother.
Before you go,
Wait.
question for the listeners, audience, viewers, whatever you want to
Almost
call it.
pressed pause.
And with it, caught you in time. All right. What was your favorite Pokemon movie? And also, what's your favorite scene in the first movie? If you watched it.
If you watched it.
One more question. If you like Pokemon, what's your favorite one? All right, peace out, yo.
I know this is the first animated movie we're doing for the movie reviews, but it's still a movie. Animated or not.
If you can call it that. It was like hour 50 minutes.
Movie or
5 minutes of credits.
Okay.
5 minutes of credits.
All right, movie or not. Here I come. You can't hide.
I'm gonna find you.
Got him.
Right?
I got his ass.
Oh, also, one more good thing. One more bonus. One more thing.
Boneless.
I remembered.
The boneless round.
The ending credits was just Ash and his friends in different scenery walking around. It was really beautiful because like it was different things. Like they're in a big forest. They're looking at the mountains like during a sunset.
I think
they're walking in a wasteland on the road like they're in Arizona. Like they're in something.
I think they're trying to like reference Johto coming up or something.
Maybe, but it was definitely a journey. I liked it.
It's a whole new world. Pokemon
Johto.
That fucking song is just playing in my head right now.
Everyone to speak. I'm master. Everyone to attack this.
That every time I remember that fucking opening, I just remember back to when I was a kid, and it just gives me goosebumps all over my body.
First time I seen that, I was working in Target or Kmart, and I saw a TV playing.
Yeah,
and it was that scene. It was that opening scene. Pokemon Johto. I was like, oh, that's a new season.
I remember seeing it, waking up in the morning, and then I was like so excited to watch. I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!"
I imagine a bad guy singing that song, just shaking their shoulders and hella goofily looking in the camera.
That's funny. Oh my god!
Hella goofy. Cheesing hella hard for no reason. Sorry. All right, but I'm done.
Route.
All right.
Seacrest out.